A brick house built with porcelain features, a fragile creature, grief-stricken, apparent in alopecia. The peacekeeper, the key to life beyond us. I love her beyond lust, my trust placed in her illustrious face with a great figure, forbidden fruit of youth in the fingers of the grave digger. Manipulated my late night sanctum, the lone catalyst of my tantrum. A tender touch turns to talents. In a temper's clutch, I bleed burgundy gallons. Her crimson lips lick my wounds, her tongue tastes the claret. My pain is vintage, her comfort is 24 karat. In a golden moment of havoc, my heart beats haphazard. My brain bleeds black ballad to embarrass the author. My favourite torture, I drown in the depths of my mermaid's water. At war with the storm's daughter, the tornado's sister. She's twisting my aura, I'm caught in a barbed wire. Burning up in her heart's fire, bathed in the flames of her fury. She wears me out like jewelry, the dual-edged tool of her tomfoolery cuts my character. A quick-witted challenger to any bachelor. Bad attitude, chick, intellectual calendar bitch. Baby face battle axe, make a man switch. My lip-licking sex sandwich, the grand dish. My delicious delicacy, my delicate enemy. Our friendship connects with the sexual chemistry. My opposite energy, the cause of my pain and the remedy. I need her readily available, making dreams seem attainable. The untamable force, my frame's tailored to suit, but my programming can't compute. High resolution beauty, I'm blind and mute. Reciting the music of my youth, I observe the movement of the universe rehearsed in her steps this evening. And she's the best kept secret, breathing the broad blade that left me bleeding, believing in everything and nothing. She's the source of my suffering and the cause of endorphin releasing, adrenaline rushing, soul water gushing, depression, embody my expression, the vessel for my love and affection, my hate and aggression, releasing my sweat and suppression, the seven sins, my second skin. She knocks and I let her in, the spoonful of sugar in my medicine.
She's gone. The prison is true. Which I screwed up fucking once.
The reason I am doing it, this one, I'm not actually doing it for the reasons of this. It's not a very animal rightsy. Apart from this section, actually previous to this, I'll show you 68% of the chickens in
per square meter. Everything is done to minimize the cost of production. Worldwide, 60% of egg-laying hens live in cages. It's 68% in France. Seeing this with my own eyes, I realize that it really is time to consume differently and avoid eating products from industrial farming as much as possible.
And what the reason why I said the title about the numbers, it's so funny. So there's two aspects, 2 points where it gets the numbers totally wrong. I've calculated it twice. I've done it on two different calculators.
Initiatives for free-range hens in the world. Every day, 1 million eggs are packaged in their factory, 3,000 per second.
Every day, 1 million are packaged in the factory. Every second, 3,000. So I went and added it up. So items per second, because I'll show you the other previous. So it's actually 5.5 hours. So if it was 1,000 every minute, yeah, then it would be 333 minutes. I think 333 minutes and hours. So 5.5 hours. So that could be a working day with machines, cleaning machines or whatever. But otherwise it's 5.5 minutes. So I typed in, if 3,000 of something is produced every second, how long will it take to produce 1 million? Because he said 1 million in the day. Let's just double check.
They have created Egg Innovation, one of the biggest initiatives for free-range hens in the world. Every day, 1 million eggs are packaged in their factory, 3,000 per second.
1 million a day, 3,000 a second. Yeah, the Luddite, the anti-technology overtake, the sewing machines, wasn't it? I think initially, things like that. Oh, come on, Lucifer. What is it? What is your interest? What is your vested interest in not getting to the truth of things? I don't get it. So yeah, so 3,000. So basically, he got it wrong if that's what his measurements were, which is quite interesting that someone didn't pull him up for the documentary. But then he does another one in a moment. So it would be 5.5 hours if it was 1,000 every minute, not a second. It's quite a big difference, a minute and a second. But you know, he's obviously suffering a lot of stress with what he's witnessed. I mean, this bit about the. Oh, sorry, I didn't share the right screen.
So they're kept in complete confinement. Chicken production today is that these birds have been bred to mature 5 to 6 weeks. It's remarkable how short their lifespan is.
What is the normal life expectancy for chicken?
If you took a wild jungle fowl and looked at its normal life expectancy, which is where these chickens ultimately come from, 20 years.
Today, chickens are bred twice as fast as they were 40 years ago, but they are twice as big.
So exactly, so now we go just down here and then down there, just in case that a car comes. We would go like in the, just follow us. So maybe we have to lay down on the ground, you have to watch out of the camera. Okay. But I don't think that something will come. Okay. Yeah.
Industrial chicken farms no longer allow cameras in, so the only way to film them is at night, covertly. I go along with Christian Adam and 2 of his friends, German activists who are against industrial farming.
The farm is about 200 meters away in front of us. It's a chicken farm for about at all 120,000 chickens. So there are 3 halls of 40,000 chickens. Oh, it's huge now. It's not really. Actually, it's a normal farm. So the chickens are always hungry because of the breeding in a way that they are always hungry, that they eat and eat and eat so they can grow very, very fast. And that means lots of problems for the animals. And this is something that happens in every farm. And now you can smell it. Yeah. Exactly when we go in, just move very slowly. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
These chickens were born only 20 days ago, but they only have 10 days left before they are killed and arrive on our plates. The smell of bird droppings is hard to bear. It is humid and hot.
This is what the industry never wants to talk about. From this point, I already see 10 dead animals. They're lying about the living ones. And actually, that is pretty much. But if you think about normally in a farm like this, you have a mortality rate of about 8%. And that means that in a farm like this, over the time they are raised, 4,000 animals die. Not in the slaughterhouse, but because of the conditions here. When you look at the ground, that's all old shit from the animals. Some are thirsty; they can't even get to the water. So when they can't stand up, they will die of thirst. These are the chickens we eat in every normal store in the gastronomy. This is how about I think 95%. I think at least 95% of chicken in Germany is raised, and these are the chickens we eat. We're here at midnight, around midnight, and the whole hall is full of light. It's that the animals do eat all the time because everything is here to make them grow as fast as they can. And this is one part of it. They should not sleep because they should eat. And that's why the halls are lit up all the night long.
The race for economic efficiency has also been particularly damaging for the well-being of animals in the egg production industry. Lives who, after a year and a half, when they no longer lay enough eggs, will be slaughtered and go into the food chain. And the beginning of their lives.
Where do they come from, the chicks?
We will buy day-old chicks from the hatchery, and then that's when we will start taking over and managing the bird. By the productivity of the animal. So we can blend scale and size with animal welfare.
John Brunquell has succeeded in improving the well-being of his chickens while providing eggs for the breakfasts of 5,000 Americans every day. But he has two problems left to resolve. Lay enough eggs will be slaughtered and go into the food chain. Have to resolve every day. But he has two problems left to resolve. The end of his hens' lives, who, after a year and a half, when they no longer lay enough eggs, will be slaughtered and go into the food chain. And the beginning of their lives.
Where do they come from, the chicks?
We will buy day-old chicks from the hatchery.
And the beginning of their lives.
Where do they come from, the chicks?
We will buy day-old chicks from the hatchery, and then that's when we will start taking over and managing the bird.
And this is actually a kind of link in the supply chain that is rarely talked about. Hatcheries, of course, you don't know whether you're getting a male or a female upon hatching. And they employ very highly skilled individuals.
the lives of these animals are not great, and even if they were great, it would be shitty to kill them. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
anyway, thank
Have
you.
a good one. I'm not gonna shake
Have
it.
a nice
Sorry.
day.
Have a good one. Have a good one. Are you gonna do better? Are you gonna watch that video?
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch that video,
I will
Dominion?
try it.
Okay, watch that video. Thank you. I'm just
Spicy, yeah.
It got spicy because it was going nowhere. You have it on the card. You want to have a conversation? I'm just like, it was going nowhere, man. And there were people waiting who wanted to go, but then they left.
I
So
saw that, yeah.
yeah.
But
Wait,
also,
where's this guy?
Again, you know, when people don't speak so proper English, it's
No, they understood.
tiresome conversation.
Yeah, but they understood. They understood. If you want to treat dog that way, why do it to a pig? You can easily be happy and healthy without abusing and exploiting others. So why wouldn't you? Thank you so much, Dandelion Gum. Hey, double is in the chat for Dandelion Gum. Amazing, amazing. I'll be more spicy. I mean, my patience was like,
Yeah, my patience was also gone, but
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting for you to do this. because-
yeah, like the whole. I hate it because they're 18 and the guy on the left seemed a little bit open-minded, but the guy on the right was just like a troll, essentially.
It wasn't a troll, but he was just a douchebag, I would say.
A little bit douchey, yeah.
Yeah, like because in a perfect world, like you know, you take away all the objections. You know, like let's say you're like I even at some point played a.
Yeah.
Yo, it's strictly non-fictitious. We dwell in appalling conditions, from Claptown to Dalston, Kingsland. Triangulate the enemy position, form an army to the east like Asians. Project Mayhem, love for the dough captivated my soul in the devil's playpen. Bought and sold where the slaves went. Many levels to the situation. My consigns are snakes and ladders. Jay's clap of hammers, ringing loud through the state.
I actually didn't mean to play this song. I clicked on it by accident when I went to click on this person from Luton. But then it was actually has 80 because it was up in the next. It was just a random mix from the songs that I've been playing recently. One second, just turning the volume on something down. And it has 884 likes. The song's 544 long. You'll start seeing all sorts of numbers. Adam, if you're still here at all, do you get? No, you probably aren't after the stream were down for ages. Do you see number coincidences potentially related to your birthday? Interestingly, amazingly, the reason why Kaylee is such a universal teacher and hub of light and knowledge and wisdom and kindness is that this is her birthday, 14th of February. April, sorry, 14th April, and it's 12 times 12. So, and then it's her year of birth, 84. Mine's 88, and 884. We're like a force could not be defeated, to be reckoned with, to be. To be respected. So here we are. Let's just play that one, actually, the Luton person. See which one it is.
Who's this? Possible. Who's this? Life cipher. Who's this? Possible. Who's this? Life cipher. Who's this? Possible. Who's this? Life cipher. This is
Task force for life, getting raw upon the mic. The four of us strike, and we meditate with metaphors at night. We practice what we preach, and even freestyle in our sleep on the streets. We bring in the heat for soldiers forever deep. We severing beats with elite rhymes to the concrete from our tongue speak. We raw blood, vocal fire like force guts. We hammer head like Lord does, turning your frame to sawdust. Penetrate the spit shield like 4 barrels on the sauna. We rhyme to the highest order, to fly like saucer, leaving your red eye like smoking a water while drinking some fire water. If you wanna hear some lyrics, a blast like dynamite. Check the side, test the beat, a farmer G on me like. See, I'm the mixed race, who splits on the mixtape, call me mulatto. Faster than Atto, bold and paint pictures like I'm Picasso. Artistic war for rhyming and force when it's time to launch the brain cell bomb cell, smacking the heads of all the forces. Millennium metaphor, new mic order, controlling the border. Bringing the signs of life like that crew from Atlanta, Georgia. If you never seen or heard of Fed Life in the task force, you'd have to be deaf, dumb and blinded in a coma. From you was born, we spawned intergalactic rap jacks and leaving the brain tipsy. The righteous rascal linking up minds with the cosmic gypsies. For life cipher, if you fuck with this, we'll leave your brock up. And before you leave the scene, task force will grab your boss up. So you better hush up, practice your skills and get your head down. If you try to fuck with this, we'll paralyze you from the neck down.
That's just what I want to hear.
Poison motion, see me like the modern Trojan. Eyes broken, talking like a ghetto spokesman. Verbal tear gas, breaking down your Lego science. Last hopeful, stepping like a rebel giant. Mr. Underdog, stranded on the devil's wavelength. Drunk pilot, crash land your whole engagement. Ultraviolet aura, flashing for the ancients. Dr. Hackenbush, life's killing all my patients. Rock the Slassinger's lifeblood, I'm into racket. Hit the world with my jab, sparing none the graphics. Thrive on dim lit back streets and drug habits. Shasty minded, carrying the world's baggage. Mutant hybrid, I'm half man and half rodent. Self-destructive, I still wonder why I was chosen. No instructions, my whole life's been a freestyle. Open surgery, Operation Green Mile. Complex circuitry, drowning on the cheap wines. I kill my body with the fluids of a deep man. Spill me spirits on crushed ice with no mixer. Turn these minutes to years, I pull a full twister. Mr. Troglodyte, center of your Chinese whispers. Let me occupy your thoughts with some timeless wisdom. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
One and one for all. There wasn't this war, there'd be nothing at all. And anywhere we go, you can't mistake our flow. Oh no.
Arranging the destiny for life cycle, farmer jobs in the Chesapeake. It's time for me to spit and I'll leave the people impressed with me. Collaborating to blast jaws, kicking shit with the task force and spitting it quicker than any Ross horse. I'm getting darker, chest to pass from your marker. An attack for the task force and for life down to the soccer. These lyrical rap wrestlers, they're steadily making a mess of ya. The sickest spirits inside the lyrics started possessing ya. We're verbally glorious in the battle scene, we're victorious. We exterminating the people that tried to fuck with the four of us. Ripping the mic piranha style, harming commas with farmer jobs and Chester. And making more noise than petrol protesters. Cause we're the vocal investors of excellence. This eradicating the pestilence to the traumatized with titanical testaments. We damage your district with the strictest of lyrical discipline. If you spit the shit in the dirty south, we're leaving it glistening. The godly respondent with more flavor than abundance. And I'm spitting as high as Einstein's cosmological constants. We're leaving your brains frazzled and brushing rappers like Razzle. With the most marvelous magic, we leave the devil bedazzled. We also forcing us cause and finding tiny distortion. To perceive proportion before you're forced into abortion. We twist you up like a torsion and wear you down to the insoles. And make you look a slave like the first pair of
I'm the fucking Godfather. All Capone that charged up, sitting down, counting my tracks in a gold hat. Farms a Godfather rapper, balaclavaed up, strutting my stuff, knocking them back with no sign of puff. It takes Dapper and 4 rappers to bust your bumper. Fuck a punchline, I rumble through the undergrowth. You needing signposts pointing out the way home. I'm getting sick of all you idiots and egos. And those who copycats better have a place to hide. You shouldn't follow people, man, just be inspired. And that's the way I feel, fuck it, what's keep it real. Perception's determined by a record deal. And you can criticize purely cause we're making tracks. I'm out the bedroom, blood, and straight onto wax. The 4 horsemen, riding on a thunderstorm. Pen, grip, tight, dark night on a unicorn. You're face to face with a real dilemma here. Something spontaneous that sucks up the atmosphere. So backstabbers grab a piece of the air. Cause we just don't care.
Oh, for one and one for all. For life, task force and leaving you at your door. You know our sound is raw. We know you want some more.
We'll just have to wait and see who comes out of this whole mess alive. So don't you be too confident with us, Big Mouth. What do you got there, huh?
Individuals called chicken sexers. It's very hard to tell. It's very hard to pick up a chick and tell if it's a male or a female. And what these chicken sexers do, of course, if it's a hen, they will put it in the keep, box. And if it's a male, they will.
If it's a male, I'll just repeat what he said every now and then I'll break up like that. Thank you.
Usually these males are thrown into a grinder or into a bag where they suffocate, or in some cases they will just gas.
So these male chicks are thrown into a grinder, into a bag where they'll suffocate them, or sometimes they'll just gas them.
That's a bunch of the male chickens. Hatchery might produce in a day 50,000 chickens, half of them. So yeah, 10, 20.
So a hatchery might produce 50,000 chickens, hence chicks. So about half of them, roughly male, female, half each. Sorry, mate, what did you say? How many?
1,000 a day. 50,000 chickens, half of them. So yeah, 10, 20,000 a day. 50,000 chickens, half of them. So yeah, 10, 20,000 a day.
How many?
50,000 chickens, half of them. So yeah, 10, 20,000 a day being killed.
Is that just pure denial? Is that pure denial in action? Did you get that, Kaylee? I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm going to pause it there until I get a sign from Kaylee.
Or something, and like freaked out about it.
Take off the hat. Here you go.
Oh, no hair.
Oh no!
It must be the
I shaved
vegan
my head.
diet.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Shaving my head.
I actually replied to the guy because I told him like, oh, I must be getting bold like Novak Djokovic and Joaquin Phoenix, Woody Harrelson.
I don't get this insecurity. Women don't actually care about this kind of stuff,
I
right?
even actually asked ChatGPT like, is there some connection between veganism and losing hair?
And even if you do, even if there's women who care about hair, do you really want to be with a woman who likes you for your hair? Really? I want to be with somebody who likes me for who I am.
I would
who I
say
am as an
fuck
individual.
the hair.
Fuck the hair.
Like, oh, I'm gonna kill an animal because I'm so insecure that I'm going to lose my hair.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're gonna
hair.
lose your hair if you do chemotherapy. Does that mean if you're with somebody who likes you for your hair and you do chemotherapy and you start losing your hair, does that mean that she's no longer going to be with you? Well, partner. I'm sorry, I don't mean necessarily woman partner or whatever. Like it's insane, isn't it? Like just stop being so focused on that. Just enjoy your life, man, and
I've
stop
heard
abusing
many
animals.
arguments, but the hair dough argument.
Stupid argument. Yeah.
It's stupid, and
childish,
it just
yeah.
reveals how insecure you are about your fucking hair. Can I say fuck so many times? Or should I say
Yeah, let's say fuck. Why not?
I said a lot of fuck.
Yeah.
But I heard you say the word unalive because you can't use that the K word on TikTok.
You want to have a conversation? Say it again. Animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
I'm doing something for animals, but already.
You want to try? We'll just ask you some questions about animals.
Okay, try.
Are you okay being live on YouTube though? Because we are live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube. It's okay.
Okay, you want to come here, start your interview next to my friend over there?
Oh shit! YouTube.
Want to come here? Nice. You're free to walk away, by the way, whenever you want. What's your name?
My name is Suryan.
Suryan. I'm Chip.
I'm Lobo. Hi, nice to meet you.
Suryan, what is it that you do for the animals now? You said you already do some things for the animals.
I don't know what they do. I just spend some money for them.
So, for instance, what we're interested in is questions about how should we treat animals. So, for example, if I have a dog, is it justified for me to kill the dog if I want to get something out of them?
No.
Like, for example, maybe I want to make a fur coat and I can kill them and make fur out of their.
Animals you have to treat like human.
Exactly. Animals we have to treat like humans. Is it justified to impregnate a dog so that the dog makes more puppies and then I can sell the puppies?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
What if we did that to a human? Would that be okay?
No, it's not okay.
No. Okay. So maybe it shouldn't be okay to do it to a dog also.
I don't know. Listen.
So yeah, so the it was just I just checked. It was just this little bit here. So I'm just gonna literally just do the one word now, and then I'm not gonna play any more of that. So it was so it's just interesting. This is what my stream's titled for. So the other one was the 1,000 eggs in a second per million a day, which didn't work out. So it must have been 1,000 a minute, which would work out about, if it was constantly for those 5.5 hours for working hours of the machine or whatever, with maintenance time.
Half of them, so yeah, 10, 20,000 a day.
So he says 50,000, half of them, 10, 20,000 a day.
Happy per
And a 50,000 chickens, half of them, so yeah, 10, 20,000 a day.
So he says 50,000, 10, 20,000 a day. Maybe so I don't have to play their documentary. Maybe I could do it from my stream. Maybe I could do it from my screen.
10,000, 50,000 chickens, half of them, so yeah, 10, 20,000 a day.
So he says it was a dead straight face, 50,000. Set maybe 10, 20,000 a day. That's like, and you're saying that half of them. So he says half of them are going to be male, half female, roughly. Sorry.
50,000.
Happy per
And a 50,000 chickens, half of them, so yeah, 10, 20,000 a day.
So he says 50,000, 10, 20,000 a day. Maybe so I don't have to play their documentary. Maybe I could do it from. I just had to repeat that bit. Oh dear. So it's just this is the confusion. Oh, wait a sec. From my stream. Oh, he's done it again. Oh dear. Screen with you can see the screens. You can see the screens multiplying one by one as I open up the screen. Screen with like you can see you see me opening up each screen one by one. If I rewound it, that might even make it do something even more crazy. And if it'll go back, this looks funny. If I go, let's see what it does. Oh, This is excellent. Well, what shall we play? Should we get an old stream of our regular, our pet Lucifer, our angel devil wannabe? Let's go for 24th of September.
They also make shoes of the skin of the baby's skin. They got a special tool and they put it in the skin and like in the baby's skin and they take it off and they put it in they stick it because the blood is kind of sticky and they make the shoe the sole and flip flops. They stick it on the flip flop. They got flip flops and like there's shoes like. The one that I like, the ones that I showed my mum in the shoe shop in Grand Cross. Those ones with this big, it got a big star on it's baby skin, but it's not like it's not. You can do it coloured, but it's not like it's a bit see-through that. For the skin. Yes, it's skin.
Okay, well, sorry to.
A big black star. It was. Wait. Pause. I have to go and draw the star picture. The paper's downstairs.
Where did all the nonsense go? In 1984.
Lurking on the World Wide Web. Lurking on the World Wide Web. Lurking on the World Wide, waiting to open our kids' door. Where did all the nonsense go? Where did all the nonsense go? Where did all the nonsense go? In 1984. Lurking on the World Wide Web. Lurking on the World Wide Web. Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man. They say you murdered 3. Strange things did happen here. No stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? Where dead man called out for his love to flee. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where necklace of gold side by side with me? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be.
So just to clarify, sorry, so that last point where he said half the chicks are killed in the hatchery. So this one that was so-called ethical farming raising, he still gets his chicks from a hatchery. They still go to slaughter after a year and a half. This the one that said about the million, even though it's free range and stuff, but he had 65, I think, factories across the country. Not sure how many chickens, but it was 1 million packaged eggs a day. But he said 3,000 a second, but it wouldn't add. That would be 3.5 minutes of timing. So it wasn't. It was 3.5. It was 1,000 a minute. It must have been. If he's using that for 1,000, then that's what he must have mistaken it. But then also he says half of the chicks that get killed, being males, are, and then he says about 10 to 20,000, which is clearly 1/5 to just over 1/3. So he he got the numbers totally muddled, trying to justify trying to get into. He's sort of obviously so traumatized from what he had seen in the chicken factories in Germany, and I think it was France, the egg one, or it's the growing chickens in Germany. But anyway, so it's just interesting. That's what my title was based on. I put the documentary at the start of the. I'll just get the link again. Possibly. But yeah, so this next one is Kaylee's stream. So I'm just going to play this because it's nice to. We've done so much work. It's good to replay it because otherwise there's so much to replay in the future. So if we can sort of become a bit more familiar with what has happened and the timeline, I think it's very helpful. I just paused that 144 by chance.
If we met at midnight in the hanging tree, and
Who are these twins?
There's Millie, she's a brown girl.
Millie who?
Millie Cowell.
Millie Carroll.
Yes.
So how do you know she's not in the 20s?
Because I know because she comes in, they do sex to her. The teachers, the parents, the staff.
Every single teacher specifically for love.
And then after the social services who are in it, they go to family.
Sorry,
You definitely can pretend that he's strong. He's a coward. Go on now. And all with 20-25 muckers. He's fine for 3
you are
years.
unstable.
4 years.
You want it to be comfortable. And the fact that he feels normal, talking to Easy, and
It's Kermit AB. Goal.
that would be beautiful.
Yeah. Pretend he's my nemesis. He plays 2 weeks.
I don't think it is.
That's
I
why
don't
he
think
won't
it is.
come on anyway.
But if you could come up and prove that you're not Easy, that would be beautiful.
Yeah. Mucker, you should jump up with.
He can stay in the side path, Muckers, and say,
not hit smoker. Who the fuck am I talking about? Hit goal. You do it. You have to do it once.
Hit smoker is keeping an eye on Canadian first, right? Hold on, there's somebody at the door. It is.
Calm down, you're probably on your rhythm.
Yeah, quick. And then he goes. Yeah.
I think he's absolutely fucking mental. I don't know what the point in that was, to be honest. I don't know why he just didn't go down himself personally, but that's just it. He's probably going to say, oh, but I had a cabinet meeting too, bro.
No, he went down there that morning early, but he was not there. You know what I mean? He went down there that day, but he was not there.
You don't know he'll die.
Yeah, well, and some of the people who do the market get paid. And so much as what I could I don't think that's the whole So I went in there and I was more concerned about because I heard about stabbing that gone on up in Leeds.
Manchester.
No, in Leeds. It was
I don't know about Leeds.
Outside the school.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
The bus driver. Have you heard about that?
No, I didn't hear about that one.
Oh, let me take that out. Yeah, and it was apparently his Muckers' ends. Yeah, so it was.
Yeah. He shouts for the music. Muckers, stop it, mate, so we can get over the politics thing. Then you two stand around that. So I can destroy you.
I ain't gonna play.
Yeah, don't play just in case you get shot.
No, I'm gonna play. Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Why are you coming up for my time over? You're so disappointed. Get the fuck out of here, you pointed cunt.
I'm just scaring them off.
He's so disappointing. You know he turns up.
Hold on.
He was a top troll apparently back in the day. Fuck off, mate. I would have wrecked all you got, mate. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I don't need to look into. Well, look. Yesterday. Oh no, yesterday. When was it? It was yesterday. She turned around and said that some good news. I need to research my enemy. Yeah.
I don't mind scrap.
So I researched my enemy, and the first thing that came up was her dead dad.
Oh, no one got stabbed.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Got hands on that some business.
What do you want me to do? I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it?
Multiple weapons, like.
That's why you're
So
obsessed with
I
Danny.
wanted to point this out as well. There's another. I remember one other bit I want to point out about their game, and they talk about 80 hours of them playing just the new Assassin's Creed alone.
Yeah.
But so that's just another issue obviously to raise. But
keep the smoke for later.
You know, I'm not here to be a cunt and take the piss out of people. But I'm making observations on ongoing crimes and behaviour, and just general and analysing of people that are imposing themselves on the public and causing great assisting, enabling paedophiles is the core of it. Another just the whole broad spectrum of crimes that's involved here. But so you just commented just then, yeah. So you're listening again, Kaylee. So you're here to where she's sniffing. So she's got so little self-awareness as to her own actual bodily functions as she's talking, or doesn't care, which I imagine someone would care if they realised they were doing it. But I know it can happen, and people can. Just a full disclosure, my sister, one of my sister's three sisters, used to have the issue where she didn't realise where she was sniffing, and we had to really work to make her aware that she had she had to work on just keeping on top of the runny nose and get it addressed. And we were eating meat and stuff back then as well, so it was obviously these issues and the emotional aspects of that whole thing to do with the body and the mind connection. But it was just it's just so I am empathetic. I'm empathetic to someone's scenario where they are unaware of what they're doing in the moment, but it's obviously everything else is just overwhelms my sympathy for any of this. So yeah, just to hear how she doesn't even realise that she's doing these, and she's got her volume loud. Everyone's told her about a mic, or I've told her about a mic enough times, and she still just keeps it louder than everyone else. You heard as soon as she entered the room, just whoa, the volume was just intensely loud compared to everyone else's. It's absurd. And they can do it in the studio. They can just even it out a bit, but no, they just don't for whatever reason. It's really, really tragic. But I'm just going to listen to her sniffing as she talks, and with no self-awareness of it.
Oh no!
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Voice down correctly then. So fake news.
Oh, no one got stabbed.
No.
Got hands on that some business.
It is scrap. I'm happy to scrap. I don't like scrap. Yeah. But I use them. He had multiple weapons like crossbow.
What happened? What happened? Stop.
No, he just said he was off.
Oh, did that go? Alright, not bad. Sorry, mate. I've only realised you went. Sorry, mate.
He said I can't take more after this. I'm not.
Fuck off. Nice.
Hello, my friend. Are you going to stay up there now? Come on.
Can you stop it for more than 3 seconds?
Enjoy your drink.
That's a really fascinating observation. That's really fascinating. Yeah, very interesting. The projection is just unreal at them. It's just I just don't get. I just feel so tragically, pitifully sorry for you. But I could not dwell in sorrow, or even sympathy, because you're so dangerous. I just have to just tell you how pathetic it is. Just totally pathetic. Bless you, baby. We're here to change this. We are changing this. I'm going to stop sharing the comments and just play on now.
Yeah, you did it in the film.
Yeah, there's no point there.
I'm not going to let you back. I'm not going to let you back. I'm not going to let you back.
You faked up. No one really gets big on like basketball. Shut up.
What do you look for?
Yeah. You've got nothing to say, innit? You can't stand it yourself.
Oh, what's happening with these? Oh, my head. Well, let's put it in the belt there.
Tell me that's not OB. Hitcole, Kermit is getting beat up by everyone, including AB, who isn't even here, and he's smiling. You're so
That's
dumb,
not AV,
mate.
bro. That's not
Give
AV,
yourself away. Give yourself away.
That's not AV, bro.
What? So how's
Do you know why?
including
I know
AB
that's not
isn't
AV.
even here?
I got an app on I got a detector app to find AV. It's not AV. It's not going off.
Yeah, well, it's dumb. It doesn't matter anyway because he's pointless. All lies. That's AB, by the way. Giving yourself a little ego rub. Another ego rub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's AV. And Big Bad Rick, so he is. And he skits.
No.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you
Are
missed
you sure? Because Marcus
No, I-
swears blind that I'm skits.
Oh, I thought fucking everybody was skits apart from.
I know it.
Yeah.
Everyone's been accused at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus,
no,
AB is as pointless as you.
Wasn't it like an original skit?
I don't like him.
Hold on, who was like Dutch? He was Dutch, right?
I don't know. I've always known people. There's many different theories. Some people think it's this Dutch guy that used to troll Raj or used to be Raj's fan or whatnot. And then
She does. Yeah.
On the World Wide Web, waiting to open our kids' door.
So, like, some of the big ladies were doing a march the other day. Yeah. So Marcus, when I first came into it, Marcus was in there sort of trolling CP. Is it CP? CP audits?
CP, yeah.
Yeah, but he was in there trolling.
Why not call that audits thing?
I don't think she's actually called audits, to be fair. I think it's just CP, right? I don't think it was audits. But like Marcus was in there doing a bit of trolling and that. So I went in there and I was more concerned about because I heard about the stabbing that gone on up in Leeds.
Manchester.
No, in Leeds. It was outside of school.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
The bus driver. Have you heard about that?
No, I didn't hear that one.
Oh, let me take that out. Yeah, and it's apparently it's Marcus's ends. Yeah, so it was.
He shouts the music. Marcus, stop here, mate, so we can get over the politics thing, and then you two can just have a row on that, so I can just destroy you.
Are you going to play? Are you going to play
just in case you get
No, I'm going to play the video, but I'm going to play the
serious one.
I'm going to play the
audio.
Yeah, because it's kids.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
Marcus, ain't a single cunt around here that thinks that you can have it with me, mate. Get up here, prove your worth, mate. Come on, prove your worth. Come on, let's change it from this.
You go. Hold on. Watch this.
Violent incident occurred outside school in the city of.
You go. So a bus driver got stabbed, right? And he's all you know now his kids fucking screaming, right? Because this can't be whoever he is, right? He stabbed the fucking bus driver. He stabbed a woman.
Bring the Marcus 2025 shit over here. No one pushes you around. Watch me push you around, Marcus. Come on. Come over here.
All right, Squire 7.
Peggy, Down syndrome, with cancer.
Oh, what do you think of this stabbing, Esau?
Oh, Oh, Eagle, you're so disappointing. Just get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. You're so disappointing.
Oh, why are
are
people
you
jumping
here?
up on my panel and
He's
diving
so
off like
disappointing. He's so disappointing. Get the fuck out of here, you pointless
you and his
cunt.
Kermit, are you scaring them off?
He's so disappointing. You know he turns up and
all
just like,
fake
oh,
news, is it?
dude.
Hold on. No one goes start half mistake.
He was the top troll apparently back in the day. Fuck off, mate. I would have wrecked all you lot, mate. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so I stand corrected then. It's all fake news.
Oh, no one got stabbed.
No.
Ah,
No.
okay. That's some good news.
It is a scrap. I'm happy to see scraps. I don't mind scraps. Yeah. But so I stand corrected then. It's all fake news.
Oh, no one got stabbed.
No.
Ah,
No.
okay. That's some good news.
It is a scrap. I'm happy to see scraps. I don't mind scraps. Yeah. But
I don't, oh, am I unmuted? Yeah.
Yeah, multiple weapons like.
So I wanted to point this out as well. There's another. I remember one other bit I want to point out about their game when they talk about 80 hours of them playing just the new Assassin's Creed alone. And other bits, but so that's just another issue obviously to raise. But you know, I'm not here to be a cunt and just take the piss out of people. I'm making observations on ongoing crimes and behaviour and just general analysing of people that are imposing themselves on the public and causing great assisting, enabling paedophiles is the core of it. Another just the whole broad spectrum of crimes it's involved here, but so you just commented just then, yeah. So you're listening again, Kaylee. So you're here to where she's sniffing. So she's got so little self-awareness as to her own actual bodily functions as she's talking, or doesn't care. Which I imagine someone would care if they realised they were doing it, but I know it can happen, and people can just a full disclosure.
And if you did it in the pub.
Is the biggest day of the.
Because you've not got your own.
It's the holiest day of the Jewish calendar.
Fuck off.
Right. Because I always remember around my birthday, always something bad happens, and it's always like, and now I get it. Like I get it. Yeah. My birthday's on the 7th, and it usually, like, you know what happened 2 years ago on the 7th, type of thing, right? Fucking met my birthday, man.
You know what else? What happened yesterday?
Go on.
P. Diddy got sentenced.
How long?
He's got 4 years minus 13 months for time served, and he's
Who
got
are
to
these
pay
friends?
$500,000 in fine.
Millie.
She's a
brown girl.
Yeah, I reckon
Millie,
he's got off super lightly.
Millie Cowell.
Millie Cow?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you know she's one of the 20 special children?
Because I know because she comes and they do sex to her, mostly.
Who's they?
The teachers, the parents, the staff.
Every single teacher, or specific teachers?
No, the whole school does it. The whole school, and we got our own church too. So because they do that, because after as I said, we kill babies, we drink their blood, we eat them. Okay. But then after we so the social services who are in it, they go to families or.
fuck? What do you want me to do? And I figured out why you're so obsessed with Danny, isn't it? Because your dad's name was Danny, isn't it, Voldemort? That's why you're obsessed with Danny. You got this weird obsession, like it's weird. But anyway,
I didn't know that.
And just for anyone who watches this after, this letter, this email or whatever it was received, Kaylee, it must have been an email. It was sent in January of 2025, and she wrote September. I would love to find out if Becca takes drugs or what it is, but she's obviously addicted to gaming. Valerie obviously has a crazy gaming addiction. But we will commence. We are going to rescue you from the torment, Ricky Dearman. Nobody wants to live like that. It is no way to go through life. It's no way to die. Whatever suffering, whatever caused people's situations and possession and blah 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 is horrific. And it, when violence is violence, abuse is abuse. Everyone knows that it is. People do it for different reasons because of hatred and bitterness. They want to regain power and control over people. Whatever the reason is, it's explainable. These things are obviously, everything in the world is explainable, depending on what people want to interpret as explainable, but definitely on a biological, psychological level, behaviours are almost always explainable in regards to, they're no way excusable, and they may be totally irrational and illogical, but that illogic breeds from somewhere as to why that is happening. So thank you all. We will commence another day.